Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and I will be your vitamin D for today. And every day, all day, every day, and the day before yesterday. My friend, welcome to the Gazillionaires Club, and today we will talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, okay? So, whenever I mention anything about money related, it means that I'm doing it or I'm sharing my opinion. The reason why I don't give financial advice, because I might go to prison and I'm broke. But most of my videos, I know, most of my videos, when you see them, they're probably 3 or 4 months before, 3 or 4 months prior to the current date. Meaning that when you're watching it, I made that video at least 3 to 6 months, somewhere between there, okay? So never take anything as a financial advice, because it's your money. You should do your own research. I'm just sharing my opinion, what I'm doing. So my friend, a lot of the trees here, they're like bonsai, okay? They're beautiful, but let's talk about what's happening, okay? The reason, in my opinion, why Bitcoin was created, to prevent inflation. We know that the Fed is gonna run the system into the ground and then try to set up another one, which is CBDC, okay? CBDC.
Run, bitch! Run! Run, bitch! Run!
But the alternative to CBDC, in my opinion, it should be Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is decentralized. You can't just print money, okay? As of right now, what's happening in Canada, what's happening with Ukraine and Russia, and then, in Canada, they can ban individual on a global scale between Russia. You know how the US sanctioned Russia? They can ban countries or countries, right? And, the inflation rate right now is so crazy. Like, as much as these people, they go on television, they lie every day, and they always I get to the point where how can an adult or people that are running the country, people that we look up to, cannot lie to us, and how do we know they're lying? Well, when we look at history, when we look at the devaluing of the purchasing power of the dollar, and somehow they get on television and they keep on lying and lying.
You are fake news.
And here's the basic foundation, okay? If USA cannot take care of its citizens, we should not print money and take care of other countries. We should not put our nose in other people's business. And that's exactly what we've been doing for the longest time. Bitcoin Bitcoin pretty much gives the power back to the people globally. Because right now, doesn't matter where you are, if you are holding on to fiat currency, you are losing the purchasing power. It doesn't matter which country you're from, okay? And with this whole social credit and stuff like that, I mean, it's so bizarre when I look at it, and I'm like, man, we are living in the 21st century. Like, everything is so bizarre to me. It's like, wow, what difference is it now compared to 1,000 years ago, right? But go back to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, okay? Like right now, my friend, I don't know much. I'm not in the space. But if you want to play it safe, I say 70% of Bitcoin and 30% of Ethereum. That's what I'm doing. And the reason why that is because when I look at the whole crypto space, right? A lot, like 70% of all these projects, either they are scams or they are centralized, meaning that they have the authority of a power switch, or with a power switch, turn it on and off, meaning that you can be you can lose your coin, you can you can be blacklisted, the price can drop dramatically. But with Bitcoin, it's different. And when you buy Bitcoin, you're opting out of the old system, going into the new one. And it's like right now, if you are uncertain why people are opting out of the fiat currency, simply because they just don't trust the system anymore, and they have good reason to. Ethereum. I mean, like I said before, right? It's Ethereum is kind of like the oil. The Bitcoin is like gold 2.0 or digital gold. And I think this whole crypto space, they work together, but also, don't ever for a second think that institutions, the banking industry, the Federal Reserve people are not part of the cryptocurrency. Trust me, when Bitcoin was first created, the people who are in the banking industry already have their people look at it, and they're probably one of the first few that that came up with the idea as well. So don't think that, oh, these are like late players. They are not late players.
Asian flavor flav.
So when you invest, my friend, you gotta pick like projects that are decentralized, that are not ruled by one entity, a centralized power. Because with digital money, it can be very, very dangerous if we head down that territory. And when I hear country saying that they're gonna ban this, they're gonna ban that. Now, recently I just saw a video of crypto tips, and Heidi, she was saying that the European, they're planning to ban proof of work and proof of stake, which is like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And in the US, we hear it back and forth. China, India, they're gonna ban it, they're not, they're going to ban it, they're not. At this point, it doesn't really matter. What matters is when they get on television and they tell you that inflation is not happening, the economy is going well, when the country is going to shit, but we're printing billions, even trillions to help other country. We're promoting for a war, and that is that is so much concerning, right? And imagine if we have a system where no entity is controlling the money supply. How are they gonna go to war? My body's saying yes, but my mind's telling me no. So I pee on them all. But my friend, whatever you do, think of Bitcoin as a blue chip, Ethereum as a blue chip. I know, I don't know much about Solana, other than fast transaction, but I'm pretty sure Solana is centralized. I think, that's my opinion. Cardano, I don't think Cardano is, but Cardano is taking a long time, and I think Charles Hopkinson, when you want something good, it's gonna take time, but it's taken a long time. And as of right now, because I'm not a full-time kind of crypto, with NFTs and all that stuff, like celebrities are promoting it, people are getting scammed left and right, And it's just really unfortunate because sometimes I do think that these scammers able to get away is because, I don't know, like, you know, you gotta have a few scammers, right? So you can come up with regulations to regulate the whole market. It's kind of like a few bad apples, and then the rest of the basket kind of have to, you know, suffer because of it. And sometimes I just don't think it's accident. I think it's on purpose.
Are you for real?
And is it 100%? No. I do think that there are bad people as well. So no matter how we dice it, when it comes to regulation, it has to be fair. It has to be for everyone, okay? I mean, regulation is actually good, but we have to look at our current system before we advocate for regulations. And my friend, that is it. That's all I have. You know, like if you are like, you know, scared that crypto is gonna go to zero, think about Michael Saylor. I mean, he's putting everything in, you know, and if you worry that it's gonna go to zero, how much money do you have? I mean, I don't have much, but if it goes to zero, I'm gonna go down with the ship. Don't be a dumb bitch. You know, we're talking about like, you know, like Palm, we're talking about crypto tips, we're talking about Coin Bureau, you know, like digital asset news. A lot of these people are going all in, and the reason why they're going all in because they believe it and they understand the system, you know. And for me, you know, it's, yes, I need the money, I love the money, but I'm not willing to sell my soul for it. I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. And the thing is, when I see people that are committed and they know what they're saying, I'm crossing the street here, so I gotta be really careful. Like when people are committed and what they are talking about, you know, listen to them, listen to the way that they talk and how, and their understanding of the system. And for me, my friend, it's like, you know, we gotta have conviction, okay? We gotta have conviction, because as much as I have respect for Peter Schiff, you know, for like, because he's one of the OGs, like, you know, like he spoke out about the Fed and all that stuff. But when I heard that, you know, only about 5% of his investment is in gold, and you know, all these times he's hating on Bitcoin, because when he does that, it's like he's also like, you know, steering his kind of like, you know, it's it doesn't help the space. Other than, you know, saying that he disliked, you know, Bitcoin and everything is gonna go to zero, and you know, he's into gold. But the thing is, you know, I like it when people put where the money where their mouth is, right? And that's what Michael Saylor is doing. And the other question, I mentioned this before as well, but Michael Saylor was like, you know, what is the alternative other than the cryptocurrency or other than Bitcoin? And the answer is gold, you know, which I think is a little bit outdated, but everyone has their opinion, you know, and that's who I choose to follow. I follow people with conviction. I follow people that understand. I mean, not understand, but people put their money where their mouth is, and I think, you know, you got to surround yourself with those kind of people, right?
老粉友谊，信我信沙 Bitcoin， 我爱你。
Because, my friend, if you worry that Bitcoin is gonna go to zero, my question to you is it worth it? Because if you have doubt, try, you know, those doubts should be in our current system right now, because we can see that money is losing its purchasing power at a very rapid rate. So in life, my friend, you gotta find something that you believe in. If there are track records, if there are evidence, and you know, when we have people that are consistently lying to us, instead of fighting the old system, it's time to focus on the new one. And you know, it took a long time for me to become a believer of Bitcoin. But the thing is, you know, when I look at the investment, right? Like I said, I don't have much. When I look at the investment, I also look at the people. Why are they so passionate about the thing that they say? And you know, always surround yourself with people that are logical, people that have conviction, people that do it because they have a purpose. Yes, money is just part of the game, but when you look at these people, you feel like, deep down, I feel like they didn't do it for the money. They want a better route for humanity when it comes to money. They want equality. They want to enrich people. They want to educate people. What is wrong with our system. I make it rain. I make it rain. And the next time when you buy Bitcoin, my friend, I suggest, if you worry that it's going to go to zero, you should worry about fiat currency. And if you need conviction, follow some of the people that I just mentioned. You know, like Anthony Pompliano, Michael Saylor, Crypto Tips, Coin Bureau, you know, Digital Asset News, Chico Crypto, like Box Mining. You know, like some of these people, they're not like fully into Bitcoin. Some of them are, but when they talk about the crypto space, they have full knowledge, understanding of what is going on with the fiat system, our current monetary system. Okay, it's getting long, my friend. So I hope you enjoyed this little walk. Like, all of these trees, they are so beautiful. I just love, like, you know, being surrounded, even though both sides, you know, of the street are surrounded with cars, but it's okay. I really enjoy the walk and stuff like that. So let me know what you think, okay? If you have fear, doubt, make a video. Use the hashtag Gazillionaires Club, and let's get this conversation going. If you're not buying Bitcoin, what are you buying? Because the dollar or the fiat currency is deflating, okay? So let me know. I want to know, because I mean, I really don't want to diversify, because if there's an asset that's asymmetrical, why not put all of your money in it? But then at the same time, I guess, if you know any other assets, let me know, because when you make a video, you never know who you're going to inspire. Not everyone wants to invest in Bitcoin. Some people in carbon credit, some people in gold, some people in silver. Copper just went up like crazy. Is it copper or not? Nickel? I don't know, but it's kind of like, but anyways, my friend, let me know. So I will see you in the next video. Ta-da! Sunburn, sunburn.